Okay, we're working on it. All right, so basically, I'm not sure how many of you saw that did an interview with Julia Veenstra last Friday, and it was super fun. And we kind of talked about the business of art and the fact that both of us are obviously practicing artists, very committed to creating art. It's a really important part of both of our kind of psyches, but also really love the intellectual challenge of the business part of it. So what ended up coming from that is I had a number of people reach out afterwards, kind of, looking for more information and saying they found it was really useful. And it just sort of I thought I really need to resurrect something that I have been actually playing around with probably for a couple of years. So 2 years ago, my husband went out and got me this pretty heavy duty Yeti microphone so I could do a podcast called Talking to Artists. And like one of those things which is on my to-do list and never got done, it never got done. But after Julia's thing, I thought, I think I'm just going to randomly reach out to the artists that I know, reach out to the people that I really appreciate and admire, and just do interviews, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe every week at 11 o'clock, just so it's kind of consistent. I'm still trying to figure out if I should do Instagram or Facebook, because I know there's some people that are on Facebook and not on Instagram. I'm probably more comfortable with Instagram, so I'll probably do it this way. But I thought what we'd do is talk a little bit about, how to talk about your art, how to do kind of outdoor shows, less as a tutorial and more just of a conversation of where artists have been successful. So, for example, when you're painting out in nature, sorry, it's a big hair in my mouth. That's a problem with not editing this stuff ahead of time. How do you do plein air painting? Where do you get your inspiration from? So my goal is to make this something that would be interesting for artists to be able to kind of maybe meet and reach out and connect to other artists, but also really to collectors to kind of break through a bit of the fog and the mystique that surrounds the artist's life. And I think helping them to understand kind of what goes into the process and how much of that time is thinking time and stuff that kind of goes into an end piece that often looks like, oh, hi, lots of waving, that often looks like it's pretty fast and pretty easy. So that's my thought. A couple of things that I think we can talk about is if any of you artists have been looking at Marjolaine Vanderhart's sessions on digital media, social media, paid Facebook ads, things like that, how to really kind of be authentic online and build your presence. I think that it'll be kind of sort of not taking the place of that because she's doing a whole workbook on that. I think it would be more introducing the people that I'm talking to other artists that they might be interested in, and hopefully they will connect. People who know me know that one of my mantras is rising tide floats all boats, which I shamelessly stole from my friend Tim in Boston. But I think it's a great phrase because I think that as a community, we can really help each other succeed, and as we succeed, everybody succeeds. The artists sell more, collectors are exposed to more art and different art, and I think that's kind of be a good thing. So my ask of you guys is to shoot me an email or DM me if there's an artist you think would be interesting to interview, or a topic or something you might be interested in. So the few I'm thinking about right now are artists that are within my community across Canada and some in the US. Like I haven't approached Mary Johnson yet, but I'll try and finagle her into doing an interview. She's a US artist who sells really well. She sells through distributors and as well as galleries and doing shows and things like that. And she's always got some really great things to say. And then talk a little bit also about the process or how you do what you do. So anyway, I'm going to throw my glasses on and see if there's anything. Carolyn said, yes, I'll do it. Yeah, I was talking to Carolyn the other day, Carolyn Laid the Yarn, because she's obviously a practicing artist, but she's also really taken this opportunity with the whole COVID to create masks, and she's created some beautiful ones. I think you guys saw my pink and yellow, or pink and orange polka dot one, which I love. But she's also been able to kind of take that creative need to create and then put it into something else, which is actually then going to be a business. And she's kind of doing a combination of philanthropy with her masks and also building a business as people start to need to wear masks more regularly as they're going to the office and restaurants and stuff like that. So that's kind of the thing. So Carolyn, you're totally on. I'd like to talk to, of course, Julia Veenstra is going to have to be there too. Marjolaine I'll probably bring on board. I've got artists like Lynette from Calgary who does amazing work. She's got great videos and she has a really strong online presence. So I don't know, just honestly, these are just people that I really like, and it's an opportunity to talk to them, because I think that as much as we would kind of hope that maybe the fall shows are going to happen, it looks like maybe they won't. And so this again is an opportunity to be able to kind of just continue to talk to people and make authentic. Instagram live format is great. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, Julie Klein and I, we worked together in a previous life, so it's kind of cool to now you're part of the art world. So anyway, just to be able to kind of make this connection. So super excited that you joined me. Thank you so much. I'm thinking Thursday at 11. I'm going to try and be as regular as I can. Some of that will depend, because of course if I interview my sister and she'll have to get up at 7:30 to be ready for 8, I'm not sure she'll be willing to do that or not, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for putting up with my upside down at the beginning of this. I think I've now figured it out. And I look forward to hearing any of your thoughts or ideas. And I think we could create Talking to Artists as a really cool interactive learning for all of us. And if I do decide to, I may sort of see if I can put it into a podcast or put it on my YouTube channel, so that if there's nuggets that you kind of find are really useful in some of the interviews, then you have the opportunity to go back and take a look at them again. Anyway, that's my ramble for the day. So today I'm actually doing some packaging of this piece here, which looks gorgeous. Mountain Galleries just sold this, and so it's headed to the US, and so it's leaving today, which will be kind of exciting. And I might actually document my packing process, because that's another thing I'm getting a lot of questions about, and so that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, have a fabulous day, and hopefully it doesn't rain, although it'll be good for the gardens, and we shall see you hopefully next week at 11 if I can con someone into doing my first session with me. Thanks, bye.